and welcome back to another Rise of Empires Season 5 video with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for all of your previous likes, views, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. I really appreciate it. We've done a fantastic week last week, and I hope we do it again this week. If you're just joining, it is Monday, start of the week for me. We're going to be recording some videos this week. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow as normal, and there should be some fun stuff coming up as well. So make sure you like and click that subscribe button. Today we're going to be doing some science. We're going to be talking about gold. We've often talked about gold, and I've often said things about gold, and today we're going to try and clarify some of those things about gold, especially that's my phone if you can hear it buzzing near the microphone. Especially we're going to talk about removing roads, gold efficiency, etc. So let's lay out some of the parameters here. We have three mints in this castle currently. They are all at the same level, level 5. That means our mint efficiency is 100%. So your mint efficiency is based on your population. You can currently see that even though my tavern is starved, so I do not have max population, I do have 11,032 people. My mints, because of the low level they are, only require 4,500 people to have 100% efficiency. You can also see here they have charcoal supply of 100% as well because they are connected to the road. So currently, at their current level, now if your mint's a higher level, they will require more population. It's 500 population per level of mint. But currently, I am producing 8.9 thousand of gold per hour, right? Which is 148 per minute or 2.4 per second, roughly rounding down. That is because they are connected. What we're going to do now is we're going to time for 30 seconds. Just to make sure we're seeing that we're actually getting that production. So I'm just going to start the timer on my phone, and we're going to do that. We're going to take the stopwatch here, like so, and then we're going to take the number just before it pops up, right about 791250. Okay, we started 791250, and we're timing for 30 seconds. While we're doing that, we'll play some elevator music. Okay, getting ready here. We're going to stop it now. 791275. 791275. Okay, a little bit of quick maths here. I'm going to use the calculator just so I don't screw it up. 79125 minus 79125 minus 791275 equals, what have I done here? This is, I shouldn't even use 1250. That's why I didn't add the 0. Minus 791275 equals 25 gold we made in 30 seconds, which 30 seconds, 25 divided by 30 is going to be 0.8 of a gold per second. So not exactly what we were expecting there, because if you divide this and get the number of seconds, it should be 2.4 gold per second. Interesting. That's the first thing to know. Now, let's disassociate from the road. That's an interesting word to use for that. Let's remove the road. Like, I didn't do it. Idiot. Yeah. Remove the road. Now you will see the little green numbers on top of here. I've always believed just to be pure aesthetics. I don't think they do anything. Before we disassociated from the road, they were doing 7 each, and now they're doing 6 each. 7 each is 21 per time, and I think it's roughly every 5 seconds. We're just going to wait a couple of seconds here just to let them kind of disassociate and see what they're doing. Let the game kind of update. But we've noticed that the number has dropped down from 7 per what is this, 5, 10 seconds. Now it's dropped down to 2. Okay, and we'll open up and we'll check the mint efficiency and stuff like that in a second. I just want to see if those little green numbers change much. Now what we're trying to do here is we're trying to do science. I kind of have the theory that it doesn't make a difference if you did take away the road or not. Some people have said no, and there's always, you can see in the comments of lots of my videos, some people saying, oh, it didn't work for me, or it does work for me, or I don't know how this does. So we're just doing the science here so we can come to a conclusion. Okay, so it's settled on the little green numbers are saying 2 per 5 seconds or whatever that is. Let's come in here. Wait, let's cancel that. The interesting thing is we can't see in the building. That's fine. We can look up here because that's where we should have been looking. Okay, if we see here, currently we have 791. The production is still 8.9 thousand. The efficiency is still 100%. The charcoal supply is still 100%. mint efficiency is 100%, and mint population is 4,500. Now, even though it's not attached to the road, that still seems to be a thing. We probably should wait maybe a minute or two to see if things change. But what we can do in the meantime is we can time it again. So let's get the old stopwatch out and see what we're producing. Why did I close the stopwatch? It's a big picture of my face. Here we go. Right. Okay, so 1 second. We're going to go now 79. No, I didn't do it fast enough. I'm going to write 7914411. Done. Started, and once again we'll do some, what elevator music should we do? I think it's the only elevator music I know. It's like the classic elevator music, isn't it? The Girl from Ipanema. I think I started too high there. Okay, we're getting ready. It's going to be 791. Stop 791,399. 791,399. Okay, let's do the quick math again. Popping out the old calculator. 791,399 minus 791,411 equals 12. Okay, so that was 12 for 30 seconds. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. The numbers still say 2. So we're earning, instead of earning 21 per 5 seconds, let's see if we can time. We're just going to count this one. Time the difference, the time limit between the little green things coming up. And come on. It's a weird video. Me just looking at the screen, doing maths. And then, come on. Oh wow, this takes longer than I thought. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, roughly 17 seconds there. Interesting. I wonder why they've chosen that. I mean, it could be 15 seconds because I'm counting fast or something like that. Okay, so every 17 seconds we're earning 6. Before we were earning 7, so we were earning 21 per thing. So where the difference is, what's the difference between 6 and 21? It's 6. 6 and 21 is 15. Okay, so we've gone down 15 per hour. Now the difference between when we timed for 30 seconds was 25 to 12, which is going to be 13. Yeah, so that's 13. So we can roughly say that's actually pretty equal. That will just be a difference between my counting. So those numbers have gone the same way. So these little green numbers popping up are reflecting this number here. Now that is interesting because I never thought that was the case. Previously, when I've tested this, and I'm pretty sure I tested this last year in a video, we proved that they weren't connected. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in that video, and we did it kind of similar to this. So, it still says sufficient charcoal supply, productivity is normal, even though we're not connected to the road. And it says charcoal supply is 100%. It says the mint efficiency is 100%. Mint population is perfectly fine. However, we are earning less stuff. Right. So, I'm just trying to think now, if there's any other way we can measure this. I guess what we could do, if we really wanted to get a little bit more specific, we'd time this over a longer period of time, but it does definitely look slower. Yeah. It's going up 3 by 3s now. No. That's 3. That's 2. 2, 3, 3, 3. That's a lot more. Odd. Okay, so we've roughly been going, what? We must have been going now about 3 or 4 minutes. And it hasn't changed, so this hasn't updated. Charcoal is still 100%, yet we are earning less. Let's put the road back and see, like here. Okay, so we just saw the green numbers pop up before, so they should start to go up quite quickly. The next numbers we see should be like 5 or 6. Come on. 15 seconds takes ages when you wait. Okay, it's 2 still. Okay. So I have to wait another 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds takes ages when you're waiting specifically for 15 seconds, doesn't it? And come on, little green numbers. Little green numbers. Little green numbers. Gone up to 8 now. 8. That's interesting because now we're going up to 24 per 15 seconds, which is roughly what we were earning 25 for 30 seconds when we timed it before. Oh, this is confusing. This is very confusing. Is there any more information in here that we can find? Mint max power 7, that doesn't really tell us anything. And skills, no, there's nobody stationed here, is there? No, I don't believe so. So that's going to not make much difference. And we come back into here, everything is still the same, 100%, 100%, 4,000. This is going up 3s. It looked exactly the same speed to me. That's 3, that went up 2, that went up 3, that went up 2, that went up 3, that went up 3, 2, that went up. So it's going up by the same amount here, and it looks to me to be exactly the same speed that it was before when it was disconnected. However, let's give it another second. This is 888 now. Okay, so that stayed at 8 before it was at 7. Right, so we've somehow, by disconnecting it and then connecting it again, we've gained 1 extra gold per building. Odd. I wonder if it's trying to catch up for when it was disconnected. I don't think so. Now it's gone to 3. Right, so now that changed to 3. Why? This is going up the same speed. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. So this is going up at the same speed. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. What's this green one? Now it's at 4s. This is very confusing. Let's do another speed test here. Like I saw, go back to the stopwatch. Right, okay. Oh God, this is really hard to write and look at the screen and press the button at the same time. Woe is me. 1, 6, ready, set, go. 1650. Okay, that was the thing. This is what I do for you guys, yeah? We do the science. We sit here with the stopwatch and we check the goal because I want to get it right. And I'm very confused now as to what the differences are because it doesn't seem like there should be differences because the numbers are they're not reflecting what it's saying is happening, if you know what I mean. I wonder if it's just all visual effects. Okay, get ready, Mr. Gill, get ready. And go. 791672. 791672. Do the old quick math. Sorry, I put this in everybody's faces. 791672 minus 791650 equals 22 per 30 seconds. So slower than it was with our first test, faster than it was with connected. These have gone back up to 8 now, and these were reflecting what was happening because 8 every 15 seconds, 888 is 24 every 15 seconds, is actually 48 every 30 seconds. However, we're only timing a rate of somewhere between 22 and 25 every 30 seconds, even though the numbers are saying, the little green numbers should be saying that it is double that, basically, every 30 seconds. And if we go by what this says, 8.9 thousand per hour, and divide that, 2.4 seconds, it should be 2.4 times 30, 72 every 30 seconds. We should be earning 72 gold every 30 seconds if we just take this number here and divide it. Now, the thing with this number is it could be 8.9, 61, 8.902, because it's just rounded here to, a single digit after the decimal point. So that could make a difference because our production could actually be 8.999 or something like that. That would make a little bit of a difference. This has changed. No, that's just changed because that's changed. Well, I don't really know what our conclusions are here. I guess The conclusion has to be that definitely, okay, now this has gone up to 9. That's just confusing. Does it get more over time? Okay, wait a second. Will it make a difference if we actually have more people? Even though the mints say they only need... Let's put some stuff in here and see if that makes it. Now it went to 4, but that was quicker. That wasn't a 15-second pause in between, was it? It was 9. We moved over here. We pressed this button. I don't think that was 15 seconds in between the little green numbers floating up. That felt shorter. Let's see what happens if we can put people in it. Now it's gone to 6s. Yeah, if we put some people, if we start adding more population, will these numbers go up or would the rate seem to change at all? Hurry up, guys. Where are you? Bloody hell, it's taking ages. 10 seconds to get all the way. I guess they live over there. There they go. We'll put some shirts on there. Cool. Okay, so then we've added that. Our population's back to growing again. Let's look in here. This is still 8.9. The efficiencies are all that. This seems the same. 3. That's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, it's increasing exactly the same. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. And at the same speed as far as I could tell without a spectromagnetizing brilliant stopwatchy thing. Population is growing. This has not changed. The little green numbers are the same. Let's just wait and see them again. The phone, the buzzies in the ear because it touches the microphone. That's gone to 8s again. Right. Okay, so we are... Let's make some conclusions here. 1, we saw a double the amount. So remember, this is all going to be different for your level of mint and population and stuff like that. So you might have to do your own tests exactly, yourself here. But basically, by attached to the road, we saw double the amount of increase in gold in this counter here. Okay, so this went up, even though it doesn't feel like it. Feels like the same time. It definitely went up double the amount when we did a speed test versus disconnecting the road. We've seen the little green numbers are definitely higher when the road is connected. However, they do change quite often. We just saw 5s, we've seen 8s, we've seen 9s. When we started this, they were pretty consistently at 7s. When you disconnect the road, the little green numbers drop down to, they were very consistently at 3. Now we've got a 5 here. I think the next one is going to be an 8 if I'm predicting this right. Let's just wait and see if I'm predicting. I think it's going to be, it goes 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 3, something like that. I think there's a pattern. Should be 8s now. It's 9s. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so that's not a pattern, so to speak. But we've definitely seen that attaching your mints is going to make a difference in the production. It's almost double. It is not what it should be, because remember, if we take this number here and roughly, we're doing only half of what this says is actually being produced. So that's an interesting thing, and I don't know how we could discover more about that without knowing this exact number here. What does this do? Does this got any information? Oh, no, it just goes to here. I don't want to go to there. So that's interesting. So what are our conclusions? Well, I'm going to say that you should most likely keep your mints attached. Now, there's going to be one caveat to that. Yet if you're a high enough level, the difference between 89% efficiency or 100% efficiency of your mints is not going to mean that much in the long term. There is also something to be said about saving charcoal. So what becomes your kind of... So these, how much are these costing actually? So we're at 44.1 consumption. Let's just double check how much these guys cost. Remove road. Why do we do that every time? Here, remove this road. I said 44.9. No, 44.1. Okay, 43.5. So that is 0.6. So each one costs 0.2. So 200 charcoal per hour is consumed by the mint. And again, that will increase with their level. The higher level the mint is, the more it consumes. And that goes the same for every building. So there will be, I'm going to say that the conclusion is you should keep your mints attached to the road. However, once you get to a high enough level, you're going to have to decide what trade-off you want between charcoal consumption and gold production. And I'd say that there's enough kind of buffs later on that you'll have enough gold that you'll want to be saving on charcoal. But again, that really depends on what sort of game you're playing, and by that point, you're going to be able to make that decision up for yourself. Right. What I would suggest to any of you out there is that you test this yourself, because as I said, it's going to be different based on your levels, and you decide for yourself whether or not it's right or wrong. But we've done 3 speed tests there. We've seen 3 very different figures. We've seen some very confusing, why is this working and why does this not work? But we can definitely say that attaching the mints produces more gold, regardless of what it says here. So regardless of what the efficiency says, charcoal supply doesn't seem to make a difference whether we're attached or not. It doesn't seem to affect that in any way, which is strange, and we'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll leave them unattached now for another maybe an hour or so, and then I'll log back in and see if the charcoal supply says that maybe they've got charcoal in there and they're just using up the charcoal they've got left over, like in a little pot. They've got a box of charcoal and they're like, hey, it's okay, we don't need charcoal yet. Tell the charcoal guys to come tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that science. Thank you so much for watching. Please click the like and subscribe. It really, really helps me out, and enables me to do more of these types of videos that hopefully will help you in the long run of your career within Rise of Empires. Today it looks a bit cloudy. I would suggest cheese, but I would also suggest clotted cream with some scones, maybe some jam. Oh, actually, that sounds really good. I wonder if I can get some. We'll have to have a think about that. But definitely eat some cheese, guys, and be cool to each other. Cheers. Bye.